Hi YouTube, my name is Kana.
Oh, I'm Carmen.
I'm Mia.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing today, Mia?
We're going to be making egg souffle.
So we are going to be making egg souffle. The last video Mia and I did, we did a rice bread, and it was a Liberian style rice bread. And she wanted us to make egg souffle. So we are going to make egg souffle. We have my lovely daughter, Carmen, is going to be helping us today to make egg souffle. It's going to be fun. All right, so Carmen is going to show us, or she's going to read out the recipe.
Okay. 9 eggs.
Okay, so we have the eggs here. We need 9 of those.
3 cups of milk. 1.5 tablespoon the mustard.
That's dry mustard.
Oh,
I think that's Dad's handwriting, so it's terrible.
1.5 tablespoons salt. 6 ounces cheddar cheese.
So we got that.
9 slices white bread. 1.25 pounds bulk sausage browned, plus drained well. Beat eggs. Wait, should I do the ingredients and the?
That's all right. All right, so we are going to do 9 eggs. So we'll do. The recipe asks for a bulk sausage, but I usually like to use this one. This is just a sweet Italian ground sausage, and I like the taste of it because it's a little bit more sweet. So we just do a pound of this. You can do a pound, or you can do a pound and a half if you want to, but we're just going to do a pound of that. So first, we are going to try to beat our eggs, and we need 9 eggs. Normally, I make this because the family love this, especially on Christmas mornings. So normally, I make this at night, and then I just cover it up and put it in the refrigerator. And then in the morning, early in the morning, we can just put it in the oven, and then we can just have it for breakfast. But today, we decided to have breakfast for dinner. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start out by beating 9 eggs. So Mia or Carmen, can you guys go ahead and start too? So we'll beat like 9 eggs in there, and this is going to be interesting. So Carmen just got eggs over from Mia. But, yeah.
No, she didn't get on me. She got on the table.
All right, so 9 eggs, and I'm going to try to get the cup. This is a disaster. We got eggs everywhere. Hey, Dad, can we get a paper towel, please?
I give it to Mia.
All right, Mia, come on. Look at that.
So I just like.
Just to put it in the sink.
You need another bowl, don't you?
No, but half of it's on the floor, so just throw it in the sink. We'll get a little new egg. So we'll consider this 1 egg, because half of the other egg is on the
Yeah,
floor.
you can do
So.
that, right?
I guess I have to teach my girls how to make eggs. Okay, can I have another one? All right, we are back. The girls just cracked 9 eggs. It was a disaster, but I think we got 9 eggs in here. So while this is going on, I'm going to have the girls break these bread. We have 9 slices of bread, any kind of bread you like, but we just use just regular white bread. So we have 9, and what we're going to do, we're going to just have them break them apart, just in little pieces. So, all right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to break them apart like little pieces. So we'll add this to the egg mix. So we just do that. So while we are doing this, or while the girls are doing this, I'm going to go ahead and brown the sausage. So that way we can be able to put that in there too. So I'll just let the girls do this, and then I'm going to move on to browning the sausage. So we'll be right back. As you can see, I have the sausage, the sweet Italian sausage, and I'm just gonna put that in here. I put the stove on like medium, so I would just try to brown this. I will add a little bit seasoned salt, because I always like to cook with seasoned salt. I think I have another one over there. Thank you. I'll just put a little bit on here. You can measure it, maybe you can put like a half a teaspoon. But I just put a little bit, because I'm an African, that's what we cook. We don't usually measure stuff, but. All right, so I'm gonna brown this. Once this is brown, we are going to put this in the egg mixture, and then we're gonna add everything else. So let me just go ahead and brown this. All right, so when the girls cut these up, this is the bread. I think we had 9 slices, and they cut them up in little pieces, as you can see. They already have 9 eggs in there. We are going to whisk that. While they do that, let me show you the meat. This is what our sausage looked like. I was able to brown it. See, normally you're supposed to take the grease out, but there's not so much grease on this one, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And when you're cooking this, try to break them apart a little, because it could stick together a little bit more, but you know, you can just break them up, so that way you got them in little pieces. So that's what I have right here. So the girls are doing that. I already went ahead and greased our pan. So we have 9 by 13 clear pan. So we're gonna grease that. We already greased that. Okay, so let's see, what's the recipe says. So we're going to add our milk, and we have 3 cups of milk. And I'll put all this, the recipe in the description box, so you can kind of see exactly what we're adding to it. Can I get that? 3 cups of milk. I think we'll be good. You want to measure? All right, so we'll add the 3 cups of milk. You know this. All right, so how many cups is that?
2.
Okay, so we need 3 cups.
Where?
Yeah, just put it in there. So we need 1 more cup of milk.
Why can't we just add like 4 cups? Oh,
Okay.
not 4 cups.
So we'll go ahead and add that. 1 cup of milk. And we'll add mustard. It asks for 1.5 teaspoons. I'll just put like 1 teaspoon in there. But you can put a half, 1.5. This is dry mustard. See? Dry mustard. So we just go ahead and add that. And then we'll whisk it together. It also asks for 1.5 teaspoons of salt, but because I went ahead and added seasoned salt to my meat, I'm just gonna put a 1 teaspoon of salt to this. All right, so we'll put that in there. We'll whisk that together. All right, what else? Then once it's whisked, it's mixed together, we are going to add our we'll add the bread first, so we'll go ahead and add the bread.
It's mixed together.
So then we have the bread is already in there. We're going to add our meat. Again, just break them apart a little bit in little pieces because they tend to stick together. All right, girls. Go ahead and add that. Girl, stop. You're getting somebody's hair. All right, so we just added the meat. Again, this is the sausage. And it asks for 6 ounces of cheddar cheese. And I think normally I add like I probably move it to like a cup of cheddar cheese because that's like 3/4 of a cup of cheddar cheese. So I try to add maybe a cup of cheddar cheese. So it looks like this. I like the sharp cheddar cheese. It's shredded. So we'll go ahead and most of the time I really don't measure this. I just put in there because you can never go wrong with cheese anyways. So I just keep. Yeah, that's about like 2 ounces, so I need to add more. Again, I'll put the recipe below and you can see exactly what the recipe calls for. But the more you make this, you can kind of change things around, add more things or subtract some things that you don't like. So let me add a little bit more cheese to make it a little cheesy. We'll just add that too. I think that may be like 8 ounces of cheese, so that's not too bad. Again, you can't go wrong on the cheese. All right, so while the girls are mixing that up, like I said, we already have our grease pan. So make sure you can spray it if you want to use the spray, but I just use butter. And so once we are done, like I said earlier, normally I'll make this overnight and I just cover it. And then in the morning, it's just easy to put it in the oven. And then it's ready for breakfast, especially like Christmas morning or Easter or some special occasion. But today we decided we're going to do breakfast for dinner. So that's what we're going to do. So I think it's already mixed because the girls are having way too much fun over here. So we are just going to go ahead and pour it in here. And we are going to bake this on 350 for 45 minutes. So who wants to, should I even trust you guys to pour it in here? Yeah, I don't know, Mia. So this is the mixture, you can see that. Let's see if you can see. Okay, so we have the mixture. What's the, just make sure it's even. So again, we have the oven preheating at 350. We are going to put this in for about 45 minutes. Again, if it's not so, you don't want it too brown, but you will know, like the edges will be a little bit brown. You will know it's cooked. But if it's not, you can put it back in for a little bit. The last video that I did, I recommended something you put it in for a little bit longer. But because we did get a new oven, it cooks pretty well. So it's pretty much on 45 minutes at 350. So again, we'll come back once it's done. We'll come back and show you what it looks like. So we'll be back in like a few minutes, or in 45 minutes at least.
So this is how it looks.
It just came out the oven, and
Usually we have toast with it.
so we're gonna let it cool down, and then we're gonna make toast with it.
Yeah, and sometimes people add syrup on it, and I don't, but I heard it tastes really good.
So this is what it looks like dished out. Yeah, so we're gonna try it.
Yeah.
So.
That's good. Just a little hot. But it's really good.
And then, and then we got our toast over here. Yeah, it's really good. So, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and turn on the post notification bell down below. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.